Previously on Return to Britain with Sir Reginald Minecraft Planet Earth Game Right, so we are here at the foot of the mighty Himalayas. Somewhere around there anyway. And what I wanted to do to start off with is show you where we're going, where we've been, our hopes, dreams and aspirations. So we're there on the world map, trying to get to Mount Everest initially, and IRL, in this handy window I've pre-prepared, that is satellite, that is here. Slap bang in the middle of the world, and as I think I mentioned last time, that signifies pretty much the halfway point of this journey back to Britain. So, what I propose we do is continue west to the far side of Asia. Thumbs up if you thought I was going to say something different there. So I'm going to hug this the side with the grass on my left, follow this river, and it should be around there if we can distinguish it from the others. And after that, we'll continue upwards, connect with this river, and it could go up, sorry, I should say north, or I could go down, south, into the Saudi desert here. And then from there, it'll just be a brisk hop around and up into Europe. So we started off in Sydney, and travelled up in a that-ways manner, and this is how I see things panning out. So, without further ado, let's get cracking! By the way, how do you like my new narration voice? It's basically just playing around with a few different voices for you. I heard the kids were down with that on YouTube. Whole city voices. It's basically just another variation on the over-the-top British voice, but more hysterical. Speaking of hysterical, I am drowning up the top of a mountain. Panic! This is crazy. Is there even a river up here in real life? Madness. There we go. I'm out. So yes, hello, fish fondlers. How are you? Fish fondlers? Sorry, where did that come from? Try that again. Hello, crumpet smugglers. I think I was just looking down at my inventory bar, saw a fish, and ran with it, basically. At the end of the last episode, I was building shelter, but I kind of decided, balls to it! I'm just going to crack on through the night. So I left my half-built shelter up there, and we'll press on. If I can figure out a way around this canyon. Should do it. Wow, this is hard going. Didn't think it was going to be this hard. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to take a leisurely stroll across the Himalaya mountains. TripAdvisor, you fiends, you have let me down once again. But no, let me just clear the confusion in my mind. So I'm stuck in this canyon, that much is clear. What I basically need to be doing is just continuing on, keeping the plains to my left until I hit this river here. Okay, good. Oh, hello. Now that would also be a problem. If skeletons spawn on top of these mountains, they're going to have a pretty clear vantage point with which to snipe me, so rather than being done up like a kipper, I am going to actually get down on the canyon floor, and perhaps that would aid my navigation issues as well. So yes, let's do that if I can. Also lowers the risk of me falling off anything and breaking my neck, which I'm always keen to promote. Ah! He says breaking his leg. Just heal up a bit. You know, I might go back on my earlier decision not to rest for the night, and indeed rest for the night. Once I find somewhere suitable. I could burrow into the side of this mountain, I suppose. Oh, this looks good enough for me. Let's set up shop here, guys. We'll bed in for the night, wake up, have a lovely cup of Earl Grey, and see how things look by the cold light of the morning. Yes, this looks good, nice and flat. Those mobs are keeping their distance, which is good. Look at him. He looks like a fish fondler, doesn't he? If ever I've seen one. One thing I don't understand is why we've hit this river. Surely this can't be the one we were trying to connect with. It seems a little bit too soon. Let's investigate. Oh, it could be, you know. It could be, by Jove. Sorry to keep flitting in and out of the map. Just don't want to get lost like I did in Australia. Huh? Remember that time? Yes, we're there. And we need to go round the river. Perfect. Yeah, certainly don't want to get lost like I did in Australia. That was bad times indeed, and it took me hours to correct. You didn't see it on camera, of course, but that was a stressful time in my life. Oop, world glitch. I saw that. Yeah, let's dig down there, see what happens. Yes, now, currently, is not a stressful time. I'm enjoying a lovely glass of wine from the new case I've just had delivered. Not mine, obviously. The neighbours weren't in, so they delivered it here. So I just helped myself. Yes, what else is going on? It's cold in Britain, IRL. Very chilly. Having to dust off the extra warm waistcoats from my winter wardrobe. And fox fur lined top hats. That's how we roll here. I need to sort out this roofing situation. Making a hash of it. Yeah, not much to talk about today, really. Were there any questions or comments? I didn't prepare. Oh, there was one from memory. Some pillock who was confused about exchange rates was moaning about the fact that I referred to the charity donations this series is generating in dollars and not pounds, since I'm obviously a Brit. If it bothers you that much, if I say a value in dollars, just use xe.com to convert them, if it bothers you that much. And that's xe.com, not goatsea.com. Must make that distinction. But as to why I mention dollars relatively often, or now and then on this series, is because the donation page, the chip-in widget for Child's Play, it defaults to dollars. That's the primary mode of donating via PayPal, so just felt it made sense to talk in dollars rather than convert it to pounds, because that'd be an odd number. $20 just sounded better than £16, 11 tuppence or whatever. So yeah, and they tell me that most of the viewers are American. Sorry, I forgot how to speak English there altogether. Let's talk about British and American. Yes, most of you guys are American as far as I understand, so I just thought I'd be nice and just speak in native tongues. So there we go, that's why I talked in dollars and not pounds, like it matters anyway. I feel like I'm close to the heart of darkness here. Let's keep on poking around until we uncover it. So far I've been quite lucky with my little mining expeditions. Seem to hit gold, proverbially. I actually hit iron. More often than not on the first try, so please don't ruin my lucky streak here. Not looking good. Plenty of coal. Not that I need much of that. Oh, hello. That's what I was looking for. care is going to be needed here. Must be careful. I've already donated £23.17 to the Child's Play charity so far, and as much as that's nice and everything, I'm actually a bit skint this month with Christmas coming up and everything, so I'd rather not donate any more for the moment, as lovely a cause as it is. Balls to it, let's dive straight in. Oh, and I regret it! I should not have dived straight in. Oh no, oh no! Darkness, darkness, the heart of darkness! Panic. Calm, calm, calm. No immediate danger, this is okay. Blimey, that goes on quite far. Gold up there. I did see that, in case you were wondering. Yelling at the screen. Oh. Oh, we've got Windows noises and creepy, spooky noises. This place is pretty terrifying indeed. Oh, Jesus, great Scott! Oh! Whew. That scared the living bejesus out of me! Ooh, I did not see you guys until the very last moment. Die, it's what you deserve. Right, more light is in order. I do not like it when they hide in the dark recesses of my mining cavern. Having a mild coronary. Coronary. Heart attack. Oh, the other thing I guess I could talk about, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but a little while back, a couple of months I think, I hooked up with the veritable Dan Bull. Dan Bull is a musician who you've no doubt heard of if you're a frequenter to YouTube. He mainly raps about games, but does cover politics and current affairs, especially with regards to privacy. And things like SOPA. He's an excellent musician, and from England as well, Wiltshire, I believe. Also the home to Led Zeppelin. But yes, I hooked up with Dan a couple of months ago, later on in the summer. So the summer just gone, and we did a song about Iron Man mode and playing in Iron Man mode and how games are too easy these days. Let me just take care of this guy first. Are you paying attention to me? I'll make you pay attention to me. Have an arrow to the face! Whoosh! Okay, and a sword to the gizzards! I've only just noticed those textures in Jollycraft for the creeper. They've got TNT kind of lodged in their chest. That's pretty cool. What was I saying? Dan Bull. Yes, we did this song. I don't know if you've heard it, but you can check that out by just clicking on my name or going to my channel. I think it's the first thing that auto-plays. We hooked up, we did the song together, and you know what? I was so pleased with how well it turned out. I've been a fan of Dan for quite some time, actually.
It's 2 hours.
It is 2 hours, thank you, Drunken Computer Clock. But yeah, I've been a fan of Dan's for quite some time, so when I had the fortuitous opportunity to work with him, I leapt at the opportunity, and he certainly didn't disappoint. That's for sure. Just listen to the song, you'll see what I mean. It'll go round your head for days and days and days. I highly recommend visiting his channel also. Dougalby is the name of his channel. Because all of his stuff is pure gold. And I have to say, now this is not blowing my own balalaika, but I have to say that his song that we did for Iron Man mode is actually one of my favourite works of his. That and the very recent thing he put out for Borderlands 2, I thought that was exceptional as well. Very dirty, very grimy, kind of dubstep vibe to it. And lyrically brilliant, as he always is. So do check out Dougalby. Looks like there's a party going on down here. I'll have to make myself known. Help myself to the punch. Ha! Missed. Ow. Lots of spiders going on. That makes me slightly trepidatious. Hi, guys. Oh, I think I've got to be careful because I don't want to get overrun. If there is a spider spawner down here somewhere, I'm probably going to turn tail and run in the opposite direction as fast as my legs will carry me. Hopefully it's only this fall. God alone knows I could do with the strings, so that's good. Oh, creepers and lava. That is a worse combination than ice cream and Marmite. Take him out. Oh, oh, ah! Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. I think he's just ruptured my spleen. Get rid of some of this bump I don't need. Since I seem to be over-encumbered. Leather, don't need leather. Egg. I might keep the egg. Certainly don't need the sapling. Not planning to start a forest down here. TNT, not particularly useful where we're going. Don't really need the dirt either. That'll do. Oh, I thought I'd thrown it in the lava, but apparently not. One question that does come up about, just revisiting the Dan Bull thing, one question that does come up is why is there two different videos for the song? There is one on Dan's channel and there's one on mine. Now the one on mine is slightly different in the sense that there's different graphical elements and gameplay footage within the video, whereas Dan Bull's is just him rapping. I'm sure Dan won't mind me talking about this. To be frank, I don't think he gives two shits about what I think and what I say. And indeed, why should he? Why should he? But yes, we had a slight disagreement. Dan was fantastic to work with, and I love his creative spirit and mind. But we did have a slight disagreement creatively when it came to the video. I felt that just the version with nothing else going on and just Dan rapping wasn't particularly visually interesting. And I know most of his other videos do have other graphical elements to them. So when he did that version, I went off on a tangent and added a load of other stuff to the video, which Dan wasn't particularly happy with, and as he kind of had creative control over the whole thing, you know, he's not under any obligation to put out something he's not happy with, even if it was commissioned content. But in the end, it was all resolved in a very gentlemanly conduct. He put out his version of the video, I put out mine. So at least they're both out there. And yes, certainly very, very happy with the result. And the song, like I say, is cracking. So do give that a listen. Another song that I can't seem to shake from my brain at the moment. And this is embarrassing. Slightly. Oh, I don't care. Taylor Swift. There, I said it. I love T-Swizzle. I think We Are Never Getting Back Together is one of the finest songs of our age. I frequently stick it on the old gramophone, probably more than is recommended or even reasonable for a song, so that's my feelings on Taylor Swift. I'm going to get out of this cave. It's gigantic. Is there anything I've missed before I go? It's so big. I think Taylor Swift and Dan Bull should hook up and do a song together. How about that? Other unlikely collaborations that could occur this year are Slipknot and Miley Cyrus, the Bangles reforming and hooking up with Alice Cooper. All of these fanciful things that should happen but never will. Wow, it really does just go on forever, this cave. I just can't decide whether to keep on going forward or come back, really. I might even go as far to say as I don't think I've seen a cavern this big in Minecraft. Goodness. Well, it's yielding a lot of iron, which is okay, although I'm not doing too bad for iron. I don't really know why I'm dicking around in this cave system, but... Ooh! Oh God, that was right in the face. Ow! In the hip. And in the shin. Or possibly the knee. Guy was kicking my ass. Used to be a miner, but I took an arrow to the shin. That's not quite right. What a day it's been. Oh, I'm going to see Jason Mraz next weekend. Been a fan of his for a little while. I find myself, as I'm approaching the ripe old age of 30, really mellowing out in my music. I used to be a big metal fan. Pantera, Machine Head, which I still do love. The aforementioned Slipknot. All bands like those fine fellows. But yes, I just find I'm mellowing out an awful lot. I still listen to heavier stuff, but finding myself just appreciating pop more. When I say pop, I mean not the kind of chintzy Rihanna stuff. Although, as I also DJ quite a bit in my spare time, semi-professionally, I do own a lot of records, club records and pop remixes, the kinds of which I wouldn't necessarily listen to if I was just sat at home in my leather recliner. But yes, just finding myself opening up to just appreciating and being a little less snobby, in fact, about listening to pop music. I don't believe in guilty pleasures anymore. If you like it, just bloody listen to it. So that's good. Jason Mraz, looking forward to seeing you, mate. That should be a good one. Let's get to the top of here. I think that was a successful day. Don't know about you guys. Do let me know what kind of stuff you might be into. Music-wise, any hidden gems that I might not have heard of, that would be fantastic. Always on the lookout for new music, so any recommendations will be explored fully. Guess we might as well wrap it up since the sun's coming down. Thanks for watching once again, this less structured, more rambly episode of Return to Britain. Like, comment and subscribe as usual, and as always, see you next time.